Aaron Moulton is one of many witnesses to see first responders pulling a woman out of Ladybird Lake on Thursday.
That was definitely the first thing my brain went to was, I hope it's not another body.
Congress Avenue, and that was in reference to a welfare check. We did have a caller 911 center stating that while they were jogging, they believed to observe an individual face down in the water. At that time, Austin police officers.
The Ladybird Lake mystery is a serial killer haunting Austin, Texas. It's a warm spring night in Austin, Texas. Neon lights dance on the waters of Ladybird Lake as crowds pour out of bars along Rainey Street, laughing, drinking, living. But beneath this party town facade, something is deeply wrong. In the early hours, the laughter fades and another body is found. Since 2022, the bodies have kept coming, found floating near the shores of Ladybird Lake, 38 and counting. Young men mostly in their 20s and 30s. Many last seen alive in the Rainey Street nightlife district, many said to be strong swimmers, many with strange wounds, no witnesses, no arrests. The city says it's just tragic coincidence, drownings, accidents. But online, a different story has taken root, one of a shadowy predator hunting the streets. A name is whispered in Reddit threads and Facebook groups, the Rainey Street Ripper. Tonight on Legends Unveiled, we investigate one of the most disturbing unsolved patterns in modern America. Is Austin facing a hidden threat the authorities won't admit exists, or is fear distorting fact? From conspiracies and cover-ups to safety failures and citizen sleuths, this is the chilling story of the Ladybird Lake mystery. Scene 2, the online panic, rumors of a killer. The first thing you notice isn't just the deaths, it's the pattern. Most of the victims are men in their 20s and 30s. Many are fit. Many are found fully clothed, with no signs of drowning struggles. Some have missing wallets or phones. Others bear strange injuries, inconsistent with accidental falls. And nearly all of them disappear after a night out on Rainey Street, a densely packed nightlife district just a short walk from the lake. As the deaths mounted, so did the questions. On Reddit, theories exploded. A Facebook group titled Ladybird Lake Serial Killer Rainey Street Killer has swelled to over 90,000 members. It reads like a true crime hive mind, locals sharing personal encounters, timelines, autopsy leaks, and warnings to stay in groups. Some claim to have been followed. Others share near-miss stories that mirror what happened to the victims. Online sleuths built maps, tracked timelines, compared toxicology reports, and even speculated on a drugging pattern, comparing it to the Smiley Face Killer theory that has haunted cities like Boston and Chicago. In those cities, young men were also found dead in bodies of water after nights out under suspicious circumstances. Coincidence or copycat? Some names keep coming up, like Jeff Jones, who survived an attack near the lake and was later found with head injuries and traces of benzodiazepines in his system. He says he was drugged. Others didn't survive to tell their stories. Locals, especially bartenders, ride-share drivers, and late-night workers, began speaking out. Many say they've long felt something is off. Some describe seeing people being followed out of bars. Others have pleaded for better lighting, more patrols, and fencing along the water. City officials pushed back. They say the numbers aren't unusual, that the lake's proximity to nightlife just means accidents happen. But what do you call it when accidents follow a pattern? In a city that prides itself on being weird, many residents now describe a different kind of vibe, a creeping fear that someone is preying on the vulnerable in the night. The Rainey Street Ripper may not be confirmed by police, but in the minds of many, he's very, very real. Scene 3, the victims, similar faces, same fate. Since 2022, at least 38 bodies have been recovered from Ladybird Lake in Austin, Texas. The majority of these victims have been men between the ages of 30 and 49. Many were last seen near the bustling nightlife district of Rainey Street and their deaths have been officially attributed to accidental drownings, suicides, or natural causes. However, the frequency and similarities among these cases have led to public speculation about a possible serial offender. One notable case is that of Jason John, a 30-year-old man who disappeared in February 2023 after a night out with friends on Rainey Street. His body was found in Ladybird Lake several days later. Similarly, 33-year-old Jonathan Honey vanished in March 2023 under comparable circumstances, with his body also recovered from the lake. In another incident, 45-year-old Henok Gebrehiwot was paddleboarding on the lake in May 2025 when he fell into the water and did not resurface. His body was recovered the following day. Authorities noted that he was not wearing a life jacket at the time. These cases, among others, have raised concerns due to recurring patterns. Victims are predominantly men in their 30s and 40s. Many were last seen in the Rainey Street area before disappearing. Bodies are often found fully clothed, with personal belongings missing. Some victims had unexplained injuries or circumstances surrounding their deaths. While the Austin Police Department maintains that these deaths are not connected and are the result of accidents or natural causes, the community remains uneasy. The pattern of incidents has led to increased public scrutiny and calls for further investigation into the safety of the area surrounding Ladybird Lake. The recurring nature of these tragedies continues to fuel speculation and concern among Austin residents, leaving many to wonder if there is more to the story than meets the eye. Scene 4, Official Denial, What the Police Say and What They Don't. As bodies continue to surface in Ladybird Lake, the Austin Police Department, APD, maintained a consistent narrative. There is no evidence of a serial killer. According to APD, the majority of these deaths have been attributed to accidental drownings, suicides, drug overdoses, or natural causes. Only one case has been officially classified as a homicide, and about 6 remain under investigation with undetermined causes of death. In response to public concern, the city implemented several safety measures. These included the installation of temporary lighting in 4 locations, warning signs, and a split rail fence along the trail. A portable solar camera was also placed near the Rainey Street Trailhead restroom. Despite these efforts, skepticism persists among residents. Many point to the recurring patterns among the victims, predominantly men in their 30s and 40s, last seen near Rainey Street and found fully clothed in the lake, as reasons to question the official narrative. The APD continues to assert that there is no evidence linking these deaths to a single perpetrator. However, the combination of recurring deaths, public skepticism, and online discourse keeps the issue in the public eye. Investigations are ongoing, and the community remains vigilant, seeking clarity and assurance regarding safety in the area. Scene 5, Urban Legend or Ongoing Danger. Connecting the dots. As the number of bodies recovered from Ladybird Lake continues to rise, so do the theories attempting to explain these unsettling occurrences. While law enforcement maintains that these are isolated incidents, many in the community and online believe there is a more sinister pattern at play. One theory drawing significant attention is the connection to the Smiley Face Killer phenomenon. This theory, proposed by retired New York City detectives Kevin Gannon and Anthony Duarte, suggests that a group of killers is responsible for the deaths of young men found in bodies of water across the United States. The victims often share similarities: college-aged, athletic, and last seen leaving bars or parties. In some cases, graffiti of smiley faces was found near where the bodies were discovered. While this theory remains controversial and unproven, its parallels to the Austin cases have not gone unnoticed. Others speculate that the deaths could be linked to human trafficking or a coordinated group targeting individuals in the nightlife scene. The idea is that victims are drugged, abducted, and later disposed of in the lake to cover up the crimes. However, concrete evidence supporting this theory is lacking. Despite the lack of official acknowledgement of foul play, the community's unease persists. The recurring nature of these incidents, combined with the victims' similarities, fuels public suspicion and a desire for more thorough investigations. Whether these deaths are the result of accidents, a serial offender, or something else entirely remains an open question, leaving Austin residents to grapple with uncertainty and fear. As the debate continues, the line between urban legend and ongoing danger blurs, and the true nature of the Ladybird Lake deaths remains shrouded in mystery. Scene 6. The lake remains silent. What lurks beneath? 38 bodies, countless unanswered questions, a city split between reason and fear. By day, Ladybird Lake is peaceful. Families jog the trail, kayakers drift lazily through the water. But at night, a darker story lingers beneath the surface. For some, it's just a tragic coincidence. Alcohol, poor decisions, and bad luck. But for others, it's a pattern too chilling to ignore. Young men, night after night, vanishing near the same street, turning up days later in the same stretch of water. Many had no known health issues, some were strong swimmers, some had unexplained injuries, some were missing personal items, and yet we're told it's nothing to be afraid of. But fear doesn't always wait for proof. The police say there's no killer. The city has installed fences, lights, and warning signs. Still, people are afraid. Still, the bodies come. So what's the truth? Is this a modern-day urban legend fueled by social media hysteria? Or is someone or something taking lives in the shadows of Rainey Street? That's for you to decide. Was this all just tragic chance? A reflection of nightlife risk and human error? Or is there a predator walking among us, one the city refuses to name? What do you think? Drop your theory in the comments below. And if you're drawn to the dark corners of history, mystery, and the unexplained, make sure to subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss what we uncover next. Because some legends aren't just stories. They're still unfolding. Subscribe and hit the bell for more chilling mysteries on Legends Unveiled. Let's keep unraveling the unknown.